So as I was thinking about what I was going to say to you today, I was thinking about how it's a Wednesday. And I was thinking, oh, it's hump day, because we all know hump day. You know, it's midway through the week. Thank God it's only a couple of days left. And I started thinking about all of these cultural norms that we've come to associate with the work week, and how we've actually made Monday to Friday the worst part of our lives. It's like the most part of our lives, but we've actually, just culturally, we've decided that it makes sense that it's bad. So we're spending, recent studies say, 72 hours a week now working or connected to work through our smartphones. And those 72 hours a week are the hours that we hate. I believe that we can change work, that we can start to reinvent and change that whole mindset, and work doesn't have to be something we hate. It can be something that we enjoy looking forward to, and it's something that we're passionate about. And so I believe that that's one of the reasons that drives me to bring people together to talk about reinventing the workplace. When I think about reinventing, I think about inventors, and I think first of someone like Albert Einstein. And what did Albert Einstein do? He thought differently. He completely changed the way we were thinking about the world. And when we think about a lot of the great leaders, great thinkers of our time, we've seen them, really breaking through boundaries, really changing the way we're seeing society, seeing science, seeing technology, all of these things. So I ask you today to actually think differently too. So we spend so much time at work, we're immersed in what we're doing. Today is your day to kind of take a few steps up, a few steps back, and think about what's happening in the workplace, what's happening in the world that's affecting the workplace, and what you can do differently, what you can think about differently to change how you're managing work in your own workplace. If you're not sure that things have changed, I love this picture that really depicts it. So this is the papal elections, the last two. And over 8 years, you can see the difference in how people were communicating what was happening. So at the top in 2005, we've got St. Peter's Square, and at the bottom, the elections earlier this year, with everyone sharing frictionlessly what was happening, taking pictures, sending them across the world, sending their message around. So it's just such a clear indication of what's changing and how technology is affecting the way we communicate. I know that it's not fun being the disruptor sometimes, that our organizations actually don't encourage that. We encourage people to fall in line and follow the standard and the procedure, and the people in this room, we know that there's a better way, and we want to start thinking about that, and we want to keep that sort of disruptor mindset, but thinking about it as a positive. This little guy sitting by himself, he's a disruptor, but he's happy about it. Let's think about that guy. Think about that kid, because that kid's going to make a difference. So when you're going back to your organizations, I know we're going to feel like we're hitting roadblocks. We're getting lost within the forest, because there's so many other things that are distracting us from what we really want to do. And so as you're going through that, look for the light between the trees. Look for the light in that forest. And I see that light as the people in this room. So draw on each other. Today is your chance to make some really great connections that can help you later, that can help you see the light through the forest and find the way through the roadblocks that you're facing. I think we're at a fork in the road, and I think that the people in this room are ready to go down the path of reinventing the workplace. I think it's going to be a challenge. I know it's going to be a challenge. I know, though, that together we can go down that path together. So please take today, like I said, to really think about what you can do differently, learn from each other, build your network, and remember to look for that light between the trees and follow the right road at that fork in the road. So thank you very much.